we get to the next stage because once we've tasted transcendence, then we can cleanse ourselves of negativity. And that's what washing the hands represent. We still haven't sweetened the bitterness. We're still looking for that subtle evil inclination, the subtle bits of chametz and negativity that keep us from connecting deeply with others and with our Creator. So Urchatz is washing the hands and cleansing ourselves of negativity. And like I said earlier, there's a vav in Urchatz, connecting Kadesh to Urchatz, the Chachma and the Bina. If you think about it, they really are two best friends that go together. The Chachma is like the visionary. Someone can have beautiful visions and a great idea and amazing insights that come to them. But without the secretary, without the detail-oriented building of awareness and pulling in the details, that vision soon dissipates. We need the vision, the right brain, with the left brain of that analytical, language-oriented detail consciousness to really create and manifest the life that we want. So the Kadesh and the Urchatz go so perfectly together. Now, what's interesting is we don't say a bracha here. Usually when we wash our hands, we say a blessing, but we don't say a blessing. And that is said to arouse the interests of children because we want the children to ask, to be curious, and to lean in and see, what are we doing here? And of course, it's not just the children around the table, but we also have an inner child within us that has often come to a place of stagnation where we go through the motions. Even if we're saying blessings on a regular basis, we often don't bring as much kavana or mindfulness to it. So by doing things a little differently, it arouses that inner child within us to perk up and have a higher attentiveness to the moment. Actually, the word for child is tinok, and that is the similar letters. It's a derivative of the word tikkun, our work, our rectification. And this signifies that the work here in our life, in maturing and in our growth, we can't forget is also to have that simple awareness and return to our inner child. That wonder that is present in a child when they are exploring their fingers and looking and gazing at the world for their first time. We need to bring that back with fresh eyes to see our world with that same childlike wonder. Another insight is we wash our hands to be like a free person. We're not slaves anymore, we're free people, and we want to wash like royalty. In terms of yoga, I see that this washing the hands as very significant because it uplifts our hands, the seat of giving and doing and actions from slaves. We were when we're doing things without mindfulness and just going through the motions, we are slaves. Our hands become enslaved. But when we can wash our hands and elevate our hands and do mitzvot and ritualistic deeds of holiness with our hands, we actually elevate the physical hands. And of course, we have 10 fingers on the hands representing the 10 spheros. Of course, that connects through the seder to the simanim and to the seder plate. So I hope when we wash our hands, we can really have the kavana of washing away negativity and elevating our hands to a level of freedom.